Okay, welcome to the video for the 23rd of November 2024. Apologies for this video getting up so late. I had a few other things that I needed to get done first. But I've gone through the form today, but let's quickly look at how the results have gone so far. We've had, if you'd followed all odds, 852 selections. The profit and loss is in profit at $28.89. That's on essentially a total staked volume of $166, but a liability of $25,500. So if you look at it based on the staked volume, it's 17.37% return. If you'd stayed within the odds, we've only had 478, and we are showing a loss of negative $22.88 with a total staked volume of 100 and a liability of 14,000. So that one's showing a loss. Reasons for that could be that horses that do drift, especially at these long odds, obviously show that there's no support for them at all and they're likely to lose. So let's jump into today's selections. I'm just going to zoom in a bit here, make it a bit easier to see. So starting at Kembla Grange, race 4, number 15. I don't think this horse is up to the class of this race. It's stuck out wide. I'm willing to risk it up to $600. And Kembla Grange, race 9, number 6. It's lost to most of these horses before and it looks outclassed. I'm willing to go up to the $150. The Gong is the race which is happening at Kembla Grange today. It's their major race meeting of the year, just down the road from where I reside. Let's jump to the next meeting, which is Morphettville, race 4, number 15. This distance it looks like it will suit this horse, but I think it's outclassed in this race. But because the distance will suit it, I've gone down to $80. Then we've got race 6, number 12. It's up in class. It's lost to these horses. The last run was better, but I just don't see it producing against these horses, so up to $500. And race 9, number 11, it's completely outclassed. No hope from this barrier. I'm willing to go up to the $1,000 odds. Then we have Ascot, race 9, number 10, major meeting out there at Ascot. There's Group 1 out there as well. In this race, number 10 is outclassed. It's got an inside barrier, but I think it's going to get locked against the fence there and just run into traffic. So willing to go up to $300 on that one. Then out at Wyong, race 1, number 10. It's had 14 races this year for 0 wins. I'm willing to risk it up to the $1,000 odds. Race 2, number 8. It's outclassed. It's no hope at all in this race. I'm willing to go out to the $1,000 odds. Race 3, number 9. It's had 5 races for 0 wins. I see it actually falling to the back of this small field, and when they sprint in the straight, it's just not going to be able to catch up. But because it's a small field, I'm willing to only go up to the $100. Wyong race 4, number 10, simply no hope. Willing to go up to the $1,000 odds there. Wyong race 7, number 14. It's a wide barrier. It's had 6 races, 0 wins. I'm willing to go up to $300. And then we jump out to Inverell, race 2, number 4. It's had 18 starts. It hasn't even placed in 18 starts. I'm willing to go that's a no hope as well, up to 1,000 on the odds. And race 6, number 19. It's in a wider barrier than it's had, and it doesn't really like the soft ground. So I kind of expect it to just not like this ground enough compared to the other horses. So with that one, I'm only willing to go to $60. Then let's scroll down here. We've got the Gold Coast, race 1, number 2, 18 races for 0 wins. I'm willing to risk that one up to $200. Gold Coast race 2, number 11. It's 8 races. It's been losing by 20 plus lengths in the last few races, and even further back. So I'm willing to say that's a no hope and go up to 1,000 in the odds. And Gold Coast race 3, I've got numbers 5 and 10. Now, number 5 is stepping up an extra 100 metres, but it's not going to help when it's losing by 10 lengths. It just can't make up those lengths with that extra distance. I'm willing to go up to the 1,000, and number 10 is just no hope. It's even worse than number 5, so I'm also willing to go up to the $1,000 odds. Toowoomba tonight, we have race 1, number 5. It's outclassed in a small field. I'm willing to go up to the $500 odds just because it's a small field. Toowoomba race 2, number 14. I expect it to fall to the back of the field and struggle to have the pace here. Toowoomba is a track that leaders tend to go better on. I'm willing to go up to $150. Toowoomba race 3, number 19. It's in a wider barrier. It's outclassed. It's only had one win from 19 starts. I'm willing to go up to the 150. Then Toowoomba race 4, number 13. It's struggling in its last 8 races. I can't see it winning at this distance. And when I mean it's struggling, it's really struggling. I'm willing to go up to $500 in the odds. Toowoomba race 6, number 10. The closest it's been is 16 lengths in its 2 races. I don't see how it turns that around. It's a horse that's never going to win. No hope, up to the $1,000 odds. And Toowoomba race 8, number 3. It's had one win in 43 starts. Simply no, it's not primed to win this race, up to the $1,000 odds as well. Then Tatura race 3, number 7. It's had 7 races for 0 placings. I'm willing to go up to the $500 odds. And then Tatura race 5, I've got numbers 5 and 9. Number 5 has shown nothing in its 5 starts that it's had. Willing to go up to 200 just in case it improves. And number 9, I think this distance is way too short. It's had one win from 17 starts, but this distance is way too short for it, so I'm willing to go up to the $1,000 odds. Then we have Penhurst, race 1, number 4. It's had 21 starts for 0 wins. I'm willing to bet it's still on 0 wins at the end of this, up to $1,000 in the odds. And race 2, number 9, it runs last in most of its races. It's a smallish field from memory. It may be close enough, but it's to place, but I don't see it winning. I'm willing to risk up to 200. Then out at Gympie, race 4, number 5. Pretty poor races out here. This one's outclassed, and I don't think it has the speed in the straight to win. Willing to go up to $300. Alice Springs, race 6, number 8. It's in a wide barrier. It's going to put it at the back of the field, and the other horses are rated significantly better here. Willing to go up to $1,000 in the odds. And then out at Esperance, race 1, number 7, 20 plus lengths loss in the last 3 straight races. It's got no hope. I'm willing to go $1,000 in the odds. Then race 2, number 11. This horse has only had barrier trials. I think it's a first starter. They haven't been good. It's in a wide barrier. I'm willing to go up to $300, but I don't see it featuring in this race. And Esperance, race 4, number 15. It's in a really large field. The recent trial that it had suggests it just doesn't have the speed to win this short race. I think this is an 850-metre race. I'm willing to go up to $300. And finally, Cranbourne, we have no tips. I couldn't find anything there. So that leaves us with, if I have a quick look and count, 33 tips for today. So hopefully not too many scratchings. That gets us, inches us closer to the 900 tips. And if we're lucky, we'll get up over 900 tomorrow and maybe push towards the 1,000 tips in the next couple of weeks. Okay, I'm going to leave it there. If you're having a punt today, good luck. These are just my tips. These are what I'm betting on, obviously, or laying is what I'm doing. And hopefully we get a clean run again today, unlike the last few weeks where we've had a loss here and there. Okay, I'll leave it there so we can get the video out. Thanks for watching.